What is the scope of work? The simple answer to the question is the work the appraiser has done to provide a credible opinion of value. For the users of appraisals, identifying the scope of work is not always easy. There is no prescribed format for appraisals. However, USPAP requires that the appraiser create the scope of work and report on the work completed.
An appraisal report should identify the scope of work in the index. The scope of work will contain some fundamental components which then the user needs to identify, as these will affect the credibility of the appraisal. Some of these are the purpose of the appraisal, the intended use and uses of the appraisal, the effective date and type of appraisal report, the definitions of value and the approach to value. There are a number of others which can be found in our written article.
All of these items should be readily identifiable within the appraisal report. The users of appraisals should locate and review all of these items in order to ensure that the appraiser has done the work necessary to produce a credible opinion of value which is relevant to your requirements. The appraiser has three choices in the type of appraisal report which can be provided. They are a self-contained report, not commonly found, a restricted use appraisal report, usually used in conjunction with a verbal communication, and a summary report. This is the most common type of report. It implies the appraiser is summarizing his work and is maintaining a work file with details of his research. The appraiser is required to make the information in the work file available to the intended users if required for clarification.
The appraiser is required to prominently identify what type of report has been used. It's important for users to know what level of detail the appraiser is presenting. The appraiser has three options for valuation methodology. They are the sales or market approach, the cost approach, and the income approach.
Each of these approaches has its own strengths and weaknesses depending upon the situation in which it's applied. The appraiser is required to clearly identify which approach is used. It's important for the users of appraisals to know which approach has been applied. Some of these approaches are inappropriate for certain circumstances. Ensuring the use of correct approach is fundamental to a credible opinion of value. A trusted, independent second opinion is always worth a small investment.